landing site is sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Keep scanning. I'm sure there's something nearby. Damn it!
I have things for you.
Anything interesting in range? My God. I still can't believe you can do that. I picked up something you might be interested in.
You, look at you! You'd hardly believe it.
It's great to see you. How is Mom?
Oh, excuse me. A little desperate here.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
Yes. What?
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Something for you when you have a moment.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your... I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first... His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapped.
Keep an eye on your
Ron
phone.
Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no
The
expense.
Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
You walk the factory floor? It's impressive stuff.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
We'd be dust off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride. Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen. Justice must be done. And that's good news. Of course, I want the thief found. And I'm sure I don't need to remind you. Then I trust. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some. Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern. What does concern? Well, I'm not sure I can. Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems who would... What? We vet our people. Nevertheless, I suppose... Rest assured. No, nothing at all. It was... Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable star... You can bet my ships last twice as long. Very well. I need you. This town is home to me. I provide jobs that put... If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust.
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm sure the burden of responsibility for your work, but the deputy has responsibilities.
Despite what you think, I have great respect for the badge. But my primary concern is for the welfare of my people.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, It sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to... Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least... Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work. It was good to meet you, Deputy. No problem.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
It's for you.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
There are a ton of distractions in Neon, so I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
Clover over at Kelcorp? She's too good for Neon. Sounds like...
That's something you might be interested in.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh. The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen... Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But... Yeah, about... This isn't Aquila City. The people who run this place aren't overly Our job is to keep the peace. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't...
That would be Benjamin. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city. And he doesn't much care. He's also got a seat on the count. Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool...
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is... This is Neon. There are no guarantees. Talk to him or don't. Come on.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
That That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in Neon. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-world. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
Kind of busy right now?
Hey, Billy. Got a second?
What? Sounds like a bad idea. Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
How do we know Synthum meat is even remotely similar?
What do you need? A stolen... Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the...
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking.
Credits ain't really what I need.
If he won't even accept credit, I
can help you. But right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent. Please, I'm begging you. Just hear me. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't...
That's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman, because he did... From where I'm standing, seems like our problems are intertwined like a couple of few... Maybe. Yeah, I hope. I don't think so. I'm sorry, but this is my life we're talking about. I swear it on my best. Goodman's holed up in one of the places locked up tight.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not...
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Don't you have something better to do?
Inside's a bad place.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. Nah, I don't think... Do you now? Sorry, but... Look, I'd like to help. I wish I could, but... maybe... As long as you behave your... Here, this will get you in.
Have things for you.
A new customer, perhaps? Well now, tell me what brings you by. It's awful kind of you to intervene on my... Thank you all the same.
What an absolute imbecile.
If you're attempting to appeal to my good nature, you see, in my line of work, what's your stake in this? Well, I'm afraid that... Then offer me something Yeah, I hope so. That's what I'm hoping. Nobody wants that. That is true. Maybe we can work something. Well, that ain't wrong. Could be benefit. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand. Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later. Did in?
Did you talk to Goodman? Yeah, I figured he wouldn't want to make an enemy of the Freestone. Glad the badge still means something.
The Syndicate doesn't worry all that much about the Rangers.
Okay, time for me to keep... The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually... Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have...
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Word is the Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
That's something you might be interested
I
in.
ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
Oh, great. A Freestar Ranger and his... what are... Well, I'm sure your mama's real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the...
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to... Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's... Aw. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions. That sound about right? All right. So I jacked a ship. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. Nothing I did put any... Hey, all I did was provide them with transportation. Look, I wouldn't have got involved if I...
Not asking questions is just as bad. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder.
I do want to make things right. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you, right?
Yeah. Here. Anything else you want to know? No. Left me feeling a little bit... Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds.
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to... Yeah.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone can... I'm gonna head back. Good?
Then I'm free to go. Suits me. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship. Bye.
Good working with you, Deputy.
Aquila would be a quaint world to retire on, if the damn wildlife wasn't so hostile.
Welcome to Aquila City.
Put them in home.
Ever wonder how the...
Send them to some backwater planet.
for you.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecence.
Hey, I wondered when you might... Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my eustachian. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. But at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy. What? You serious? I guess not everyone likes to have a good time. Speaking of which, so how'd it go? Turn up anything you... Did he now? Well, in that case, challenge. It's only a matter of time before I know everything. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. Just look for me up here. You're counting on me. Please and thank you go a long way.
I need a word. Welcome back. Glad you got a chance to meet. Sounds like you're making real progress. You're off to a good start. What did you learn from this? Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to plan. There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money, and when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk, the family fortune came. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar. They also guarantee privacy. So it's an ideal place for someone trying to... Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-got. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there. Your priority is to gather. Just remember that your target... In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. Good hunting, Deputy.
Tequila's really the heart of it. You have a moment. Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Free Star Rangers.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Packaged food? Check.
Feel like making a purchase today? Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for it. I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce, that man has absolutely no respect for the business community. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be... Everyone has a choice. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify. Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure... Maybe I did. Maybe. Information is... Easy, friend. I guess maybe I can... Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the...
Now, James, I don't want you to get...
Packaged food? Check. Neuroamps? Oh, yeah. Please, with us.
Another version of you. Now is the time to enhance your life.
Cue for a cup of coffee.
Give me your honest opinion. Do you
If the gangs can keep from killing you.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
This place is insane!
Okay.
Welcome to the Astro Lounge. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink, or... But if you're here for something a little more... Oh, no. I like to call it an Here, take a look at the menu. The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is... Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astro Lounge VIP package. For a reason. We do strive for... Huh. You were... I hear you. I'm still willing to talk. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent. Let me... Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astro. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're... Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers lug... And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astro Lounge... Of course. The Sky...
Whether you prefer the morning sky or an... How unfortunate. Hope to see you again.
Hey.
Hi. Having fun?
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Running a bypass? Be careful.
Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time. Galbank, where your credits work for you.
What are you looking at?
Here at Stroud, hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Enter a world unlike today.
How's everything with you?
Telling you, I would keep... You to be able to afford a trident.
I'd be making a fortune if they'd let us fish for cousin, boss.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing fee?
Yeah, you. You're really going to walk outside? Can you pick me up? At Terra Brew, we've got you covered. Morning,
Back off.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
Move along.
Have something for you when you have a moment.
Is everything ready? Excellent. Good work. Goodbye, my dear.
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation.
Have things for you.
Ranger?
The Syndicate's been pretty bold lately.
That'll work itself out. I'd rather not get mixed up with the kid or gang stuff.
Yeah, Owen told me not to worry about it.
Well, there you go. Business as usual.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager.
Code phrases? My goodness, Walter, I think you're taking this espionage.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers.
Hey there!
Hell of a party, right?
The music is amazing!
What's up?
Hi!
Hey there! This is amazing! This Aurora stuff, it's blowing my mind!
Hey! You wanna dance?
Oh, man. I'm flying.
Nothing like some Aurora to take the edge.
You good? Hell yeah! This is awesome! Woo! Ah, finally. Been a while since I've had a hit of Aurora. Can you believe this place?
Huh? You have to speak up? Hey! Enjoy yourself! What? What a great night!
Yeah?
The music's so...
Just need a minute. I think that last drink was stronger than I thought.
That's what you said 2 drinks ago. Maybe you should slow down.
Yeah, probably time to officially switch to water.
Gotta stay hydrated, right?
You said it. Plus, I have to meet up with my parents tomorrow. Got to look presentable.
Pardon? It never fails. Every time we go out, I end up taking care of someone.
Always overdoing it.
The music is amazing! Hey there.
Take it easy.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one. Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself.
Hey, if you're hiring, I could really use the work. I'm only looking to earn the going rate. Why is that? The best crew doesn't come. Nobody wants that. I'll do it, but only because I really need. Great. I'm ready. Let me know when you have... Hello, Captain. I'm ready to go. Still need an assignment, you know.
What's up? I just saw Arcella walk by. Good. Now, before we head in there, let me go over. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? This'll be fun.
It's party time! Get zoned and have fun!
You don't want to pick a fight with me.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed.
Now how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why? Not my problem.
It is if you leave empty-handed. We came here in good faith. Now, honor?
You either figure out a way to give me what I want, or... What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control.
All right. Okay.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original. We don't need to do this. All's fair on me.
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug.
I'm going to need you to back away from our vehicle.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud.
Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly. Asa. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he...
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we...
Have things for you.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts.
We offer a full range of custom and
I'm not gonna say this twice.
We'll be here when you're ready.
so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go. Reliant.
Have something for you when you have a moment.
Got the shakes, huh? Don't worry.
What can Reliant Medical do for you?
Is it that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week. My whole body feels...
Oh my goodness. All right.
Coming down off
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love...
He isn't gonna, you know, rat me.
I can assure you it. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the... We've argued about it on more than one occasion.
Well, if it worked for
Then
you...
you understand what I'm up. At this point, I've resorted to... I pay them for the supplies, of course, but now, if there's...
Rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
That would be... Oh, and up. Don't worry about me. Anyway, I have a... Thank you so much. I trust you. We both the print. Abby and I almost felt reached out to her. Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
Stay out of trouble or we'll have a...
Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Yeah?
Something for you when you have a moment.
Why did you drag me in here?
You good?
You wanted to buy something nice for your girlfriend's...
My apologies. Please forgive my this. In fact, there's a particular sale.
This place is way out of my price range. Hey!
Ah, yes, the authority.
Sadly, I think he's right. Neon secure.
Anyway, I've already taken...
There's the Emporium.
I'm sure you'll...
By itself. Yeah,
It was good to have you in
Take a
my
look
shop.
around.
Farewell.
If you find something.
Have things for you.
Hey, keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for it.
Beautiful, unique, original.
picked up something you might be interested in.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is... Maybe I could squeeze you in. Sorry, but I'm afraid we just can't... Welcome to... We're only taking meetings with our preferred clients at the moment. Welcome to Slayton Aero. I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a Arguments with Mr. I'm glad you understand the... You know what? Yeah, I hope so. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your...
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her and... I'm aware of...
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
I'm out of here!
There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
I'm getting tired of this. Well, guess they're gone.
The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going, all the way to the end. Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door. Let me just get that for you. You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right. There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the...
Well, I guess after you.
Get out of here!
Don't leave any of that behind.
We'll pay for that!
You might be interested in.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. You have what's mine. I indirect. Although I do count a few more guns on. I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain. Provided this unpleasantness was...
Yes. I think that Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief... I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then...
It's a smart decision. One that I fully...
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be...
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't...
Oh no, you. 10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure...
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers.
Please. I was just trying to sell a product.
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative.
You have no idea how lucky you are, Musgrove. If it was up to me...
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Have things for you.
Catherine Luzion keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right.
You ever hear that line about the whole...
Here at Enhance, we go out, have your fun, live your full range of personal freedom.
men on deck.
Sorry.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? I agree.
I'd prefer digging up the artifacts rather than prying them from the hands of greedy industrial.
Oh no! A great success. Yeah.
Ready for data moment? Let's catch up. Orbit locked. Ooh, you just look at that.
Something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Ridiculous. You have no right to dictate what we can or cannot do with the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. The more you understand,
How could just knowing what you are...
our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is... If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this.
Hell of us. Absolutely. We have much to discuss. I wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
How is Neon? No? Okay. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact.
Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Huh, another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that there are...
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors, the gravitational wave they caused. We're in the dark.
If you are free
We
soon,
need to learn anything about
we talk?
Until then, we stay the course. Collect all we can do. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you...
All right.
What did you need?
I'd like to talk to you about something. Chance.
Hmm?
Oh, sore. One, you had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Ready to head back out there? Double check the safety and...
Ever since I got here, this is... felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.